Hello and welcome back to our channel. 95% of who we are by the time we are 35 years old is a memorized set of behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, hardwired attitudes, beliefs and perceptions that function like a computer program. So the person can say with their 5% of their conscious mind that they want to be healthy, they want to be happy, they want to be wealthy and so on. But the body is on a whole different program already. So how do we begin to make those changes? We have to go beyond the analytical mind, because this is what separates our conscious mind, which is our thinking mind, with our subconscious mind, where we hold our pre-programmed habits, beliefs, and our self-image. Our subconscious mind controls our behavior and our results 96% of the time. It's Aleksandra Minto here, an executive coach and mentor, and today we'll dive deep into how shifting our identity can lead to powerful changes in our life. If you are ready to unlock your potential, hit that like button and let's get started. Before we explore the concept of identity shift, let's start with a fundamental question. What is identity and why does it matter? Your identity is the collection of beliefs, thoughts, and values that define who you are. It's the story you tell yourself about yourself. However, this identity is not fixed, it's malleable, and that's where the magic begins. Your identity is closely tied to your mindset. The beliefs and thoughts that you hold about yourself influence your actions, behaviors, and ultimately the results you achieve in life. It's been shaped in our childhood, the environment we grew up in, the people we were surrounded by. All of that had powerful impact on our identity. Some aspects of it might be very positive, some unfortunately negative and limiting. There is also another powerful reason that keeps us stuck. Most of us have a comfort zone, a set of beliefs and habits that keep us feeling safe and secure. It's our brain's basic function to keep us safe, away from a potential danger. That is why we will never feel like getting out of our comfort zone naturally. However, real growth and transformation happens when we step out of this zone and into the realm of possibility. Your identity is like a filter through which you see the world. It shapes your perception and it influences your action. If you want different results in life, you need to change the filter. That is your identity. So how do we shift our identity to change our life's results? It's a multi-step process, and now we're going to share the key stages that can get you started. First of all, understand your current identity, beliefs and limitations. That is first step in the process in itself. And I remember when my mentor was telling me where I needed to change, the areas I needed to change and what was holding me back, I was fighting it. My first natural reaction was all the excuses I lived with most of my life without even knowing it. Like, it's the economy's fault. My employer is not paying me enough. I don't have the money to set up my business. I'm doing what I can and I just cannot do anymore. And it kept going on and on. Can you relate? We also need to envision the person we want to become. This one is not done in an overnight process. It's a journey and it takes some serious thoughts. So spend some time on it. What we also have to do is we absolutely must challenge our old limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Ask yourself, where do my beliefs come from? Are they the absolute truth? Along with this process, we need to align our behaviors with our new identity. So our behavior expresses where our mind is programmed. So we need to consciously take actions that are in harmony and alignment with our desired identity. Growth often occurs outside of our comfort zone. I cannot express enough how important it is to take risks. Nothing of much importance happens when we stay in our comfort zone. Taking risks is absolutely essential to our success, happiness, and well-being, because we cannot do and achieve what we've been doing so far expecting different results. That is a definition of insanity. Now, to illustrate the power of identity shift, we have some incredible success stories to share. These individuals are some of my past clients and transformed their lives by changing their identities and mindset.
And then like even in my current practice and my speech therapy practice, when I first opened this, okay, I used to worry a lot because it's my only form of income. And if I don't have clients, I don't get paid, right? So like if I would dismiss a client, I would worry and I would be like, oh my gosh, I have to fill that slot. Or if I took a vacation, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have income. I have completely shifted. Okay. First of all, worrying will never serve me. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I also think that I believe that I will always have clients coming to me. Okay. So that paradigm shift, that belief from, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have enough clients to, I will always have clients coming to me. And you know what? I always have clients coming to me. I have such a crazy wait list. I would say on average, I get a call, no exaggeration, almost every single day.
And then I remember I started going through this auction, and in my bank account, I don't have much money there. And then I went through this auction to purchase my first real estate property with money that I did not have, but I had this strong feeling, this I cannot even describe it, that it's going to happen. I bid and it was many thousands of dollars. I did not have that money, but I knew I would think I was given 48 hours to come up with the money. And I did not know. I remember I talked to you and I wrote that check. Then we talked about it and I said, this money is going to come from wherever it's coming from. And I have 48 hours and I wrote the check. I said, I'm going to get it. And long story short, it's a long story, but long story short, I was able to find 2 investors that got into this deal with me. I explained to them and they bought into my dreams. And they got in and we were able to purchase the property with money that I did not know where it's going to come from.
So let us know, share with us, please, what has changed in your business being a mortgage consultant today than you used to do in the past with your business? What has changed?
So before it was the money, because it's a great return. It's 100% commission, but I was motivated by the money that I could make and also the fact that it's rewarding to help someone buy their house. So it was like you get both worlds, the money and at the same time you help someone. And what has changed is that how I show up in my personal life, in my everyday, is how I show up with work. And it just makes my life where I'm being reminded that I have to take breaks because it's like I show up all the time and it's like take time for myself. But now the difference is how I interact with people and how the business comes my way versus before I was going more after it hungry, but more of a survival desperation. Like I got to do this versus being inspired and allowing things to come my way.
It's an amazing experience, and it filled my heart with joy. And I can almost now, I can guarantee it 100% that this thing works. Adam will tell you himself what he's been doing in a minute, but absolutely worked. And I was so happy as his dad. I was absolutely amazed by how fast that worked. And I will continue that. And he even in the car said to me on the way back that Sunday, he said, Dad, this works, and I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to do it 3 times over. And I thought, yes, son, carry on. Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about some practical tips for initiating your own identity shift. Surround yourself with positive influences. Visualize your ideal self regularly. Develop a growth mindset by embracing challenges. Set clear, achievable goals that align with your new identity. But don't be afraid to reach beyond where you think you can get. So don't go after what you think you can achieve, but go after what your heart truly desires. Also, celebrate small victories along the way. This is something that we don't do often enough. And let's remember that we have to go beyond the analytical mind. Our logic keeps us where we are right now. When I began to change my life dramatically, I was doing a lot of illogical moves. I felt out of my comfort zone for months. There's just no other way to go through this process. The truth is that most of us don't want to change. It's not easy, and it requires work and committed action. So most of us usually change when we have to do it, and that is due to some crisis on the horizon. So I would encourage you, why wait? You can start the process of change in a state of joy and inspiration. I know that it's easier said than done, so if you are ready to create some crazy, amazing results, I'm here for you to support you and guide you with our very specific 90-day framework. We can teach you through practice and understanding on a deeper level how to change your brain waves, slow them down, and when that is done properly, we can alter the operating system where we can begin to make some really powerful changes. If this resonates with you, let's talk. Schedule your discovery call with me. You can find the link under this video. Your identity is not a life sentence. It's a story in progress. Rewrite the chapters and watch your life's narrative transform. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Until next time, keep believing in yourself and your ability to create the life you desire.